This is take 2. Hi, I'm Steve. This may not look like it, but I'm actually at Manchester Airport, and I'm here looking for what's left of the town of Ringway. Now, these videos are very much usually about me trying to find abandoned infrastructure, but today I'm looking for abandoned buildings and what's left of these towns. However, on the fringe of the airport, there are some survivors, and today we're going to see if we can find what survived of Ringway. As I come out of the footpath where I recorded my intro because I'm self-conscious, we come onto the main road that ran through Ringway. On the map, it's this road here, and in real life, it just ends. That's the end of the road, it just stops. This massive road, this massive dual carriageway just completely cuts through the old alignment. You can still see it on the map actually, it goes past the Amazon building. We're not going to go and explore that. But that's the alignment of the old road. We're not going to be looking at this though, we're looking this way at what's left of Ringway itself. Now if you look at the map, Ringway's not a big town, it's more of a collection of farm buildings and other such industrial buildings like that. So we've got a smithy here, and church, a farm here, Clough Farm, and you've also got some more houses. And some of these survive in various different states of repair and disrepair. And we're going to look at see what's left of this area. The first feature we come to is this crossroad on Sunbank Lane. And on the map it says there's a church, which I can still see there, a smithy, which I think is gone, and a pub, which is now called the Romper, but on the old maps it's called the Lion. Checks out. There's the church there. Let's go and have a look at the church. Looks very much like it's in use, however that sign has seen better days. There we are, there's a Sunbank Lane sign. Make sure to get a panning shot of that later on for the video, because I do like my panning shots for signs. Yeah, see, there's one. So this is the old church on the map. It's managed to escape the chaos that came in. I'm just absolutely terrified of squirrel. There's another one. Hey mate, how you doing? So here we go. Here's the building of a town. Here's the church, sorry, of a town that no longer exists. And here's a thing. I don't know much about churches. This is St Mary's Church. So we're going to head onwards now. We're going to go up that way. We're going to turn right. We're going to see what we can find. Well, I know what I can find. I've explored it already. But I'm going to go and show you that way. So while I'm walking to the buildings, I think it'd be a good idea to address some questions and things that people say about the channel. So let's talk about the goal of abandoned while I'm walking towards these houses. There's an old chair, by the way, as you do. Anyway, so the goal of abandoned is to let people know and show people that any old fool with a camera or a phone, which is what I am, I've not got any other equipment. Literally, I'm just a dude with a phone and an internet connection at home to look at maps. Anyone can do this. Anyone can go out into the local area and find local history. I've just chosen to go the abandoned tramway Victorian infrastructure route, but there's all sorts out there. You can go for Roman stuff, you can go for Iron Age, medieval. There's everything out there. And it's not just for people with waders and that go in rivers, you know who I'm talking about, and those who go into places that otherwise you aren't allowed to enter. I'm going to do what anyone can do. You can just walk to a place, not go through any gates, not ask permission. Just gotta have a bit of self-confidence to make a video, or just visit it yourself. So I highly encourage anyone watching this, go on National Libraries of Scotland, find an old map, look around where you are, and see if you can pinpoint a piece of history that's still there today, and go and find it. Take a snack, sit down, and enjoy it. Because that's what this is about. I'm just an idiot with a phone. I would be doing this anyway. I've just decided to record it. So if you If you want to, you can do this. Anyone can do this. That's the joy. I want to see how many people as I can get out and explore these abandoned areas. Let's have a look at these houses, shall we? So here I am. That's what's left of the small cluster of houses at Ringway. Just make the... There we go. You can see more of it now. All boarded up. Abandoned. Relatively recently, I'd say, but still abandoned. Still plants hanging there. There's bins even. Don't think anyone lives here though. Plant pot smashed on the floor down there. Old mailbox, lamps. I'm going to look online and I'm going to put a big date on the screen when I can find out this place was abandoned. But yeah, I drove up here the other day to come and visit the airport, the visitor park, so we can watch planes. And I drove past these buildings and I just had to know. I had to know more. Why are there abandoned buildings here? Why is there a road to nowhere? Why is there just a huge piece of concrete? I had to know. So I came out today to explore. Another one of these videos I made on my way to work. These do happen. It really does liven up my week doing these little videos. But yeah, I'm here to have a look around here. There's a sign, remnants of a sign thereof. If I look at the map up here, there's a farm, Clough Farm. I imagine it's still here. This looks like very much a road. Let's see what's left of Clough Farm, shall we? I've been trying different methods to muffle the wind. You can see through there. There's a farm. That's the remnants of Clough Farm. No idea if it's still working. Well, probably not. Or if anyone lives there, but there we go. There's Clough Farm. I'm just gonna raise the camera up a bit so we can see over this fence. I haven't even seen over this fence. Hopefully that was interesting. I've no idea what you saw. So, this is the abandoned buildings at Ringway. I drove out of my way to come and find this, and I'm very glad I did. Very interesting. I don't know if you find it interesting, but this is the sort of stuff I find incredibly interesting. So that was the abandoned towns, or at least the buildings that are left, of Ringway. There are lots more like this. I don't know if I've said it before, but there's lots more like this around this area. I don't think there's any more exactly like that where there's buildings just left to rot, but there's lots of places where there's a church or a little clump of houses that don't really have anything to belong to, and that's because the town that it was part of was completely decimated by the airport. Thank you so much for watching Abandoned. I'm Steve. I just did the intro in reverse. I didn't mean to do that. Bye bye.